Man, it was cold last night for me this morning where I am, this part of BC. And today I think is the 19th of August, 2023. A shout to Barry at a particular transfer station I went to today, which was my second visit there. The first was during the week. And the first was extremely disappointing in the sense of being pretty convinced that the people working there didn't have environmental values. And I think that's a big no-no to even have just one person in a recycling-related place, or reuse, or repair, or whichever R's you want to use. There's many. If you really are environmentally friendly. Yeah, I thought if there's just one person in such places that is not of a worldview, that means dominant forms of thinking and acting, that is environmentally conscious and friendly, then they shouldn't work there. So, but the second visit today, well, there was one silly conversation with another guy that works there where he's looking at me like, where are you from? Because I don't use the same name of the word for the tool. I was asking him if he has. And then finally I had to continue the conversation. Where are you from? Well, I'm from Canada. We have two official languages, and you're the one ending the conversation right now. And I'm fluent in both. When I'm describing the tool, and I'm describing what to use it for, and it's pretty simple, and yet you're asking me where I'm from because I don't use the exact word, although I'm asking you, what name do you use for this tool? Anyways, but Barry, and I'm not going to say, because, I'm saying negative things about the other people, but Barry, the second time I visited, I tell you, I'm not going to say where this is from, but you really kind of reestablished it kind of seems weird that I'm moving around like this. The reputation of that place for me, so thank you, because for me I am environmentally conscious and I do want to actually keep recycling as much as possible. And it's just one simple thing we can do as a species that is still accelerating the Anthropocene, which means creating a hell on earth that is a heaven. And it's a heaven because we evolved here, so that means we'll never, even if we had access to alien technology of the most advanced, we'll never find a planet that is better suited for us than the one that we ended up evolving on. Or if you think we were created and put here, then you'd better ask your creators to make another one, but somehow reprogram your brains with no religion in it, or no supernatural worldview, so that you don't screw up a second paradise that your creator has made for you, if that's the beliefs you have. Anyways, this is about cultural repair, and it's related to my having a lot of discussions about people from India, so somebody that's East Indian, I would say. And it's negative stuff, but it's accurate. But I want to say that it's their patterns, and it's not everybody. And some of them agree and start changing a bit, but if they hang out mostly with people from there, even though they're here, they won't succeed at creating a different type of individual with different types of response patterns in their behaviors, right? So, for example, last time I was at a sport, which I really enjoy, which is I'm a coach in. I'm not going to say, so you kind of know where it is. But I stayed late, and I $2. And I coached two guys, I believe, from there, who were appreciative. Who said thank you, and they had a good attitude. And this is an example of me noticing patterns, but not, judging everybody or shutting the door to everybody. But still, the patterns are strong from that culture. So I'm a culturist, if you want to say that, or culturalist or whatever, and not a racist, because races don't exist in our species, as I've mentioned many times. But choices people make do. People might say, hey Martin, you kind of mention us or people in your vlogs a lot, and we're not all like you, choosing to go through the maturation process and therefore live a transparent life, and we're not all ready for the consequences of our actions yet, like you are. But anyways, so these guys thanked me for the coaching, helped me put away stuff where I already have the trust to close that venue as I go. And it felt nice to be appreciated, but they also got, they also got free coaching. And the training I have and the decades of experience I have is, you're approaching $50 an hour for this type of coaching that is, individualized. So, they still got something out of it, but I also enjoyed doing it. I enjoy doing things for free when it comes to my sport. Did I mention what it is? And other things I enjoy doing for free because our species needs it. And again, I've mentioned many times, I give free counseling sessions. They usually end up being solution focused because people don't take advantage of long-term counseling strategies. They just go for a short-term quick fix, but it's still better than nothing. And that offer is still open to people of any culture or any background.